Hello, my name's Richard Kent. Today I wanted to talk about photosynthesis. In all the plants and all the algae in the sea, everywhere we look at the beautiful countryside, we look at the trees, the flowers, and we think, isn't it beautiful? Well, it is beautiful because God is quite capable of making something beautiful which actually is very functional. Actually, what you're looking at is a factory. All living plants are factories, and all the algae in the sea, the purpose for them is to create oxygen and food for all living organisms. That includes humans, birds, mammals, fish, everything that has a breath of life in it needs photosynthesis, needs plants. Plants are green because they have chlorophyll in all of their cells. And what happens in the chlorophyll is absolutely stunning, amazing, and totally miraculous. Because what chlorophyll does is harness light from the sun. Light comes to planet Earth from the sun in the form of photons moving in a waveform. And what the chlorophyll does is convert carbon dioxide, which is a waste product of ours, and water in the presence of sunlight into sugar in the form of starch and oxygen. What are the two things that all living organisms need? Answer: sugar and oxygen. So all the green plants that we see all do something absolutely vital for each and every one of us. They make for us sugar and oxygen, and also they mop up something we exhale with every single breath, carbon dioxide, which is acidic. And if they didn't mop it up, if the plants and the algae in the sea didn't mop up carbon dioxide, the whole world would become far too acidic and we would all die. So plants are absolutely fantastic. But what I want to tell you is that photosynthesis is not just only amazing, there's a light and a dark form of photosynthesis, but they do it with 100% efficiency. They harness the light from the sun. Remember, the sun is 93 million miles away. It's actually a nuclear fusion factory. That's what the sun is. Every second, 600 million tons of hydrogen are converted into helium, except for 4 tons, which are converted into light, heat, and energy of different types. And that energy is mopped up, the photons moving in a waveform are mopped up in this equation called photosynthesis to create carbon dioxide, to mop up carbon dioxide and to create for us oxygen and glucose, the things we absolutely essentially need. Now, humans can't do this. I'm sure you're familiar with some people on their roofs, they have those photoelectric cells which convert sunlight into electricity. Very good idea, but do you know how efficient they are? They are 4% efficient. That's how efficient those photoelectric cells on people's roofs are. Just 4% efficient. God's plants, by comparison, are 100% efficient. The plants are very carefully made. They have little stoma, like little mouths that open and shut to let in the oxygen and let out the carbon dioxide, to let in the carbon dioxide and let out the oxygen. They are just totally miraculous. And the other thing about them is they are really, really beautiful to look at. Everything we see about God is beautiful to behold, whether it's the human form, which conforms to the divine nature, the divine ratio, or whether it's the plants, which are so beautiful to look at. Whatever we look at, wherever we look with our eyes and whatever we hear with our ears, the world that God has created is miraculous and beautiful. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.